have one strap for this post-swim yoga practice session. Begin on your back and place your feet on the floor, feet and knees about as wide as the hips. Take your right ankle over the left knee. Flex the right ankle and extend that right knee away from you. And either stay here or move into Sukhirandrasana by lifting up your left foot and interlacing your hands either behind that left thigh or in front of the left shin. Lengthen your spine down your mat so your weight is shifting towards your tailbone. And bring a slight tuck to your chin so that the back of your neck lengthens. And invite some slow breaths in. So begin to deepen your breath. Slow breaths into the belly, down into your seat. Exhale fully as you lengthen the spine. Extend that right knee away from you. One more nice slow breath in. And a slow full breath out. And as your exhale finishes, release the legs and let's take a full body stretch. Take your legs down the mat, reach the arms overhead, grab opposite thumbs, stretch your body long. And then let's do the other side. Release your arms, bend the knees, take your flexed left ankle over the right knee. And either stay right there or interlace your hands behind that right thigh or in front of the right shin. Lengthen your spine as long as you can onto your mat. And let this be a time to calm down after your swim practice. To let your breath slow down, to let your mind slow down a little bit. Usually a swimming practice, in my opinion, is pretty intense. And we don't always get that time to calm the body down afterwards. So let this be that little window to slow down and transition into the rest of your day. Let's take one more breath here. And as that exhale finishes, take another full body stretch. Take the opposite thumb on top this time. Maybe you flex and point your ankles back and forth. And we'll move into a Supta Padangusthasana series. So keep your left leg down on your mat. And take your strap around the sole of your right foot and reach that right heel up towards the ceiling, straightening out the right leg as much as you can. Walk your hands up your strap so that your elbows are just a little bit bent. Let your shoulder blades settle into the floor. And bring a little bit of activity through your left leg. Even roll your left inner thigh down towards the floor a little bit so that your left toes are even angled up towards the ceiling versus out to the side. And take some slow breaths here, inhaling into the belly. Maybe the ribs open up to the sides. Exhale fully, reach through that right heel behind the back of the knee. We'll take one more breath here. And once that exhale finishes, take your hands as high up the strap as you can, your right hand, and open your leg out to the right. And do that in a way so that your left thigh and left buttocks stays grounded. It doesn't lift off the floor. So that left leg might have to work a little bit more. Drop your left shoulder blade into the floor. And reach your left arm straight out to the side. inhale like your inhale could reach your left big toe. Exhale fully. Good. One more breath here. Slow breaths in. Nice full, long breaths out. And as your exhale finishes, bring your right leg up. Take the straps into your left hand and cross the leg over to the left. Reach your right arm out to the right. And you might be lifting that right seat off the floor a lot and making this more of a twisty posture in your spine. Or maybe it's just barely lifting off the floor, whatever feels better to you. We'll hold it here another few breaths. Continue softening the jaw. Let your eye gaze soften. And as your exhale finishes, bring that leg all the way back up. Release your strap and reach your right leg out nice and long and lower it slowly down to the floor so that your abdominals engage a little bit on the way down. And then move into the other side. Take the strap around the ball mound of your left foot. Walk your hands up the strap. Soften your shoulder blades to the floor. Soften the sides of your neck and throat. And reach up through your left heel. Reach, extend through the back of your left knee. And make that right leg a little bit active by rolling that right inner thigh down towards the floor. We'll take a few more easy breaths here. Slow breaths in through the nostrils, if that feels okay. And slow breaths out through the nostrils, if that also feels okay. Send your body the message through your breath that you can change gears now. You can slow down and rest a little bit. And then when it feels like time, take those straps into your left hand. Make your right leg a little bit stronger and open that left leg out to the left. Reach your right arm straight out to the right. And inhale deep into the belly, imagining your breath is reaching down into your right big toe. As you exhale, soften the shoulders down, especially that right shoulder blade, the right side of your ribs. Good. Another few breaths here. Good. Listen to your body. When it feels even to the other side, bring that leg up. Take the straps into the right hand and take your left leg over to the right. Reach your left arm out to the left. Good. Resist your left foot against your strap a little bit so that ankle is a little bit alert. And slowly breathe. Good. One more breath. And as it feels like time on this side, bring your leg back up. Remove the strap, reach the left leg long, and slowly lower the leg down to the floor so that your abdominals engage a little bit. And then once it lands, roll onto your side. press yourself up and bring yourself into a child's pose. So take the knees as wide as the hips or even all the way together, whichever feels better. Bring the big toes to touch and walk your hands down the mat. So bring your bottom to your heels and rest your forehead down to the floor if you can. And let's try to keep your arms straight. So it will mean that your elbows and forearms will lift off of the floor. Take your hands as wide as your shoulders, maybe even slightly wider than. And take some breaths into your back. So inhale like you could expand your low back and then your middle back and way into your upper back. Exhale like H-A-ha through the mouth. Good. Let your forehead, the weight of your head, really drop down into the floor. Maybe your forehead is on a block if that works better for you. Inhaling, expanding the low back, middle back, upper back. Another nice long H-A-ha exhale through the mouth. Good. And then try another 2 or 3 breaths with your mouth closed. Those nice slow breaths in. Nice slow breaths out. With your hands reaching forward, push the top of your mat away from you and shrug your shoulder blades a little bit in towards each other. One more breath. Good. As your exhale finishes, press yourself up into a table position. And take your knees just slightly wider than your hips. And keep your hands about as wide as your shoulders, fingers spreading wide. As much as your weight is possible, pressing into the tips of your fingers. We're going to twist a little bit. So let's inhale, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, weave that arm underneath you and tap the right side of your head to the floor. We'll do that a few more times. Inhale, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Find a little tone in your low belly. Exhale, weave that arm underneath you. We'll go 2 more. Inhaling, reach the arm up to the ceiling. Push the left hand into the floor. Exhale, weave that arm under. We'll inhale again, right arm up, push the left hand down, and we'll weave under and pause here, hold. And wherever you feel the tightest in your back, take your breath there, expand that region. And then with your next inhale, come back up, twist, we'll hold it there. And then bring your hand back down. Good. We'll do the other side. So press that right hand down. Inhale, left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, weave the arm underneath you. Tap that left side of the head down to the floor. Again, inhale, left arm up. Exhale, weave the arm underneath you. With your breath, inhale, left arm up. Exhale, weave it under. Inhale the arm up. Exhale, weave it under. Hold it here. Take a breath, expanding where you feel the tightest in your back. And with your next inhale, come back up, left arm reaching to the ceiling. Hold it there. Go ahead and then take that left hand back to the floor. Now take your knees just slightly closer in towards each other. So now your knees are just as wide as your hips. Uncurl your toes. Hands still under the shoulders and reach your right leg straight out to the side so it's even with your hip. The sole of the foot rolls to the floor. So turn those toes slightly in towards your hands. Plant the sole of your foot down. Squeeze your right kneecap up so your quads engage. And now slide your hands out past your shoulders like your arms are in dog pose. And let's pause there a breath. Reach your hips back. Reach your inner thighs back. Keep that right leg strong. Okay, and now we'll walk the hands on back. Come all the way up and roll your right toes up to the ceiling. Sweep your arms up to the ceiling. Roll your palms in towards each other. And now slide your right hand as much down your right leg as you can while still keeping your chest opened. And roll your left inner arm towards your ear, so it should roll your palm to face the right. Good, now come on up. Roll the right sole of your foot back down to the floor. Slide the arms forward like the position you were just in. Good, we're going to do that a few more times. Come back up. Roll the toes up towards the ceiling. Kneecap up, reach the arms up. And right hand down the leg. Good, back up. Hands slide forward. Spin the sole of your foot back down. Good, one more time. Back up. Roll the right toes and kneecap up to the ceiling. Reach the arms up. Right hand down the leg. And then back up, spin the sole of the foot down, slide the arms forward, hips back. And then one more time into gate pose. Come on up, roll the knee and toes up, reach the arms up, slide the right hand down the leg. And hold it here, really stretch that left side of your body. Get tall, tall, tall. Reach the left arm right by your ear. And then come on out. Good, hands down, table position. We'll do the other side. So take that left leg straight out, even with the hip. Spin the left sole of the foot down to the floor. Squeeze the left kneecap up and slide the arms forward like they're in dog pose. Take a breath here. The forehead may come to the floor. Maybe it's in the air between your arms. Good. Now we'll come on up, gate pose. So come up to the knees, roll the left knee and toes up to the ceiling, reach the arms up and spin your palms in towards each other. Slide that left arm down the leg, roll your heart open, stretch. Good, and then come on up. Spin the left sole of the foot down, slide the arms, the hands out past the shoulders, reach the hips back. Good, back up to gate pose, spin the left knee and toes up, reach the arms up, slide the left hand down the leg, lift up through the heart. And then back up, spin the sole of the foot down, slide the hands forward. Good, go through that one more time, back into gate pose. And then out of gate pose, sole of the foot spins down, hands forward, reach the hips back. Take a breath. And then last time, gate pose, come on up, reach the arms up, slide that left hand down. Spin the right inner arm towards your head. Maybe touch the arm with your head. Get a little longer in that right side stretch. And inhale to come out. Nice. In to table. Let's do some cat-cows. Inhale into cow pose. Flip your tail up. Reach your heart and chin forward. Exhale, cat pose. Round your back. Spread it up to the ceiling. Let's go 3 more. Inhale, cow pose. Shoulder blades drag down the back. Exhale, cat pose. Squeeze the belly muscles up. Pull the rib cage up. Good. 2 more with your breath. Good. And the next time you're in cow pose, let's hold it there. Your tail flipped, shoulders down the back, and now curl your toes under and lift your hips for dog pose. And reach the right heel back, bending into the left knee. And then switch. Reach the left heel back, bending into the right knee. Do that 2 more times on each side. Good. Now take a dog pose. Reach the hips back. Push the top of your mat away. Spin those upper inner arms up towards the ceiling a little bit. Good. Now we're going to take a pigeon prep. So bring your right knee to your outer right wrist and slide that right foot just up as much as it feels like a good stretch for you and healthy on your knee. Take the back knee down and really press the outer edge of that right foot down. So we have some ankle activation, some knee support. Walk the left knee back a little bit. And before you come down, try to turn your left hip forward a little bit. And kind of drag that right hip crease back a little bit. So your hips try to square towards the top of your mat. They will not completely, but we're moving in that direction. And then come on down to your forearms. Maybe your forehead rests on the floor or on a block if you have one, or your stacked fists. And take some slow breaths. Okay, now if this posture did not work for you, if you're having some knee pain or any kind of sharp pain that we do not want, that we want to avoid, we want to make sure to avoid, then you could repeat the one that we did earlier on your back with the right ankle over the left knee. Okay, and whichever one you're in, we're taking nice slow breaths in. And invite your exhales to be a little bit longer than your inhales. Really reach the very bottom base of the exhalation. Let your jaw go. Slow breaths in. Nice full breaths out. Good. Keep releasing through the shoulders and the jaw. Maybe you feel like your eyes are smiling a little bit. Invite that softness into your body and into your awareness. Good. And then once this exhale finishes, we're going to come up and do a thigh stretch. So let your weight just kind of fall onto that right bottom. And point your left knee like out to the side of your mat. And then pull the left heel in towards your bottom. Roll your left shoulder back. Even curl your toes in towards your bottom. And you could also instead do a sideline stretch. In that case, you would be fully on your right side with that left foot in your hand. Or if you're unable to grab your foot, loop your strap around the front of that foot and pull it in towards your bottom. Good. We'll take a few more breaths here. Reach out through the middle of your knee. Keep your throat a little open. Good. And as that exhale finishes, let's come on out. Come back into dog pose for a few breaths. You might pedal out your heels again or keep it nice and still. And then let's take pigeon prep on that left side. So bring that left knee towards the left outer wrist. Wiggle that left foot up to a degree that feels like a good stretch for you and your hip. Feels safe on your knee. Press the left outer foot into the floor. Walk the right knee back and try to roll your right hip down towards the floor. What can also help is walking that right leg, kind of scooching it like an inch to the left. Okay, and then we're imagining the front 2 points of your hips, your pelvis, are trying to angle forward. They will not completely, but we're just moving in that direction. And then walk your hands or forearms down. If you need to do this one instead on your back, it would be left ankle over the right knee. Go ahead, take a few more breaths. Maybe you're adding a count to your breath, like inhaling up to a count of a 5. And exhaling to a 5 or maybe a 6. Not to the point where it feels super forceful. So find a good count where it's you're reaching your max, but it's not too out of your natural range. Let your eye gaze soften. Good. Last breath or two here. You hold each side so that you feel balanced in your body. It may not always match my cues. It probably won't. And when you feel like it's time, we'll do that thigh stretch. So walk on up, kind of fall onto your left seat. Point your knee a little more to the right and pull the right heel in towards your seat. Over time, that right knee may be pointing more towards the back of the mat, but only if that feels great. Maybe it works better for you to be on your left side and pulling that right heel in towards your bottom. Breathe slowly. Slow breaths in. Slow breaths out. Good. Last few. Good. As you feel like it's time to come out, release. Back into a dog pose. Push the top of your mat away. Reach your hip creases back. Reach both sides of the heels back. And now walk your feet as wide as your hip. So about 2 fists distance between the big toes. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Let's fold a few breaths. Bend your knees enough so that your tummy can touch your thighs or almost touch your thighs. Let your head hang. You can grab opposite elbows and hang if that feels wonderful. Maybe you're still. Maybe you're swaying a little side to side. And take a nice full breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Good. And then either bring the hands up to the knees or slowly roll up to standing. Take your gaze up, stand all the way up. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart. Stand up nice and tall. Plant your feet down. Good. Now grab your strap. And let's take the strap into your right hands. Roll that right palm out to the side and up to the ceiling with the strap in your hand. Lift your right arm up to the ceiling so that right arm is right by your ear, and then bends the right elbow. Okay, now reach your left arm out to the side with your thumb facing down to the floor. And sweep that left arm behind your back. And you'll have quite a bit of room between your hands. And we're going to begin with that left hand kind of down towards your bottom. Pull the left hand down so you get more of that tricep stretch in the right arm. And keep that right arm as close to your head as you can. Okay, and now we'll add a foot stretch here too. So curl your right toes under. So you're pointing your ankle and press those toes into the floor and stretch through the front of your ankle. Good. We'll hold this another breath or two. Reach up through that right elbow. Get tall through your body, through the top of your head. Good. Now start pulling up through the right hands so that the left hand comes as high up the back as it can, and roll your shoulders back a little bit. Good. Let's release the stretch of that right foot, but hold the shoulder stretch. Another breath. Good. And then release your arms down. Nice. We'll do the other side. Strap in the left hand. Roll that left palm up to the ceiling. Reach the left arm up by your ear. Bends the left elbow. Now we'll internally rotate that right arm down so your thumb or maybe even the top of your hand faces the floor. And then sweep that arm behind you. Grab the strap and begin pulling down with that right arm. So you get a stretch through that left tricep and shoulder. And let's stretch the front of your left ankle now. Stand up nice and tall. Slowly breathe. Good. Now start pulling up through the left hand, sliding that right arm up. Roll your shoulders back a little bit. And only release the ankle stretch, and we'll hold that shoulder stretch another 2 breaths. Good. As your exhale finishes, release the arms down. Good. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up to the ceiling. And then fold on forward, walk the hands to the top of the mat into dog pose. Now step your right foot all the way up in between your hands and bring the back knee down to the floor. Make sure your right ankle is right underneath the knee. We're going to do a little twist here. So take your left hand on the floor underneath your shoulder and bring the right hand to your knee. Now press down into your knee, draw your rib cage up, and then start to turn your chest to the right. Take your gaze to the right. Either stay right there or reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Continue pressing down firmly through that right inner foot. Turn the ribs and chest open, and either stay here, or if you can catch your back foot, grab your back foot for a thigh stretch. And then roll your right shoulder back, bend the right elbow if you can, and roll the right shoulder back. Keep turning the ribs and chest, and bring your seat back towards your heel. And then if they touch, to deepen the thigh stretch, bring your hips and foot forward together. We'll take another breath here. Turn the ribs and chest open. Keep pressing the right foot down. Good, and then gently release that. Step back into dog pose. And then step your left foot all the way up in between the hands. Take the back knee down. Take the right hand to the floor underneath the right shoulder and bring your left hand and press down into your left knee. Draw your rib cage up. Turn your ribs and chest and either stay there or reach that left arm up towards the ceiling. Push down into that right hand and bring your right shoulder more underneath you. And either stay there or swim your left arm back and grab on to the outer edge of your left foot. If you catch your foot, bring your seat back towards your heel. And either stay there or keep them together or close to each other and bring both your hips and that foot forward to deepen. Keep turning the ribs and chest open. Keep rolling the left shoulder back and take another full breath here. Good. When you feel even in your body, gently release. Go back into dog pose. And then come down to the knees. Swing your legs around. Straighten out your legs in front of you, and we'll do a twist. So extend both legs and take your right foot, so bend that right knee up, take the right foot to the outside of your left thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Grab onto your knee with your left arm, kind of wrap your arm around, and then bring your right hand on the floor behind you, kind of lifting up that wrist part of your hand. And inhale, sit up as tall as you can. Plant your right foot on the floor and then begin to turn your ribs and chest and that right shoulder to the right. Each inhale, sit up tall, tall, tall. Lift your chest, slide the nose back. And then turn your ribs, your chest, your gaze will turn last. It may not even turn. One more breath, sit up tall, tall, tall. Turn the ribs, the chest, squeeze that right shoulder back, take the gaze back. And then to come out, turn your gaze back forward and extend both legs down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold down your legs. Try to hinge at your hips as much as you can. So it might be a very small fold, or maybe you're folding down the legs. Inhale, wave your spine and heart forward. Maybe you're grabbing onto your feet. Exhale, fold. And then come on up. Let's do the other side twist. Plant your left foot on the floor outside of your right thigh. And wrap your right arm around that left knee. Plant the left hand back behind you. Inhale, sit up tall, tall, tall. Lift the chest. Slide your nose back. And exhale, turn to the left. Turn your ribs. Turn your chest. Take that left shoulder blade back. And again, inhale. Each inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. Maybe the gaze is turning back, maybe not. Inhale, sitting up tall. Turn the ribs, the chest, the neck. Last breath. And to come out, turn your gaze forward. Extend the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. This time, let's point the ankles and toes and fold. If your hands can reach your feet, encourage your hands to point the toes under even more. Inhale, wave your spine up tall. Stay right there or fold at your hips. One more breath. Good, and then come on up. We'll do just a little back bend here. So walk your hands just a little bit behind your hips. Roll your shoulders back. Squeeze your shoulder blades in towards each other. Expand your chest up to the ceiling. Take your gaze up. Good. Hold that another breath. Sit up as tall as you can. Shoulders back. Chin up a little bit. Good. And then release and slowly roll down onto your back. Slowly as you can. All the way down to the floor. And then release your arms and legs. Take your legs a distance apart from each other that feels the easiest, that feels the best. Let your feet flop out how they want to be. Take your arms a distance from your body that feels good. Palms up or down. Walk your shoulder blades underneath you a little bit. Let the weight of your shoulders and chest relax into the floor. Let the weight of your hips and thighs and legs drop against the floor. The arms and legs go limp and heavy. And let your eyes close. Let your breath become nice and easy, a pace that's easy for you. It's still inhaling slowly through the nostrils, if that feels okay. And exhaling slowly through the nostrils as your body continues to get heavier and settle against the floor. Let the skin of your face relax and soften. Let your inner eye gaze feel like it's smiling. And continue letting your body rest here. Commit yourself to at least another 3 minutes. Take this rest time for yourself. This is really where the integration comes in your muscles and your joints and ligaments. This time to rest, the integration from this movement practice happens in your body. The mind gets to settle. So take this time. It's really important to take this time to transition from your swim practice and into the rest of your day. So let yourself drop down for at least another 2 minutes. I will stay here and take you out of the posture. Let yourself rest here a little bit longer. Good. Stay here a little bit longer. If you're not used to a Shavasana in yoga, just let your time, give yourself some patience, some grace. So let your body relax and reset. And either stay here, continue resting for longer, or bend your knees, bring your feet to the floor. Gently roll onto your right side. Take a breath on your side. And once your exhale has finished, make your way up to a seat. Sit up nice and tall. And notice how you feel. Take one more slow breath in. Slow breath out. And in your way, close out this practice time. Honor your body, your efforts, and your movements. Have a wonderful rest of your day.